Stop. Before you spend another dollar on retinol, before you buy another serum, before you book another expensive facial appointment, I need you to watch the next 90 seconds. Because what I am about to share with you changed how hundreds of my patients over 50 approach their skin, and it costs absolutely nothing. I am Dr. Romalia. I have spent years working directly with women, navigating the real health changes that happen after 50. Hormonal shifts, metabolic changes, skin changes, and I will tell you something that most dermatologists will not say on camera. The most powerful thing you can do for sagging skin after 50 does not come in a bottle. Now, I am not against skincare products. I'm a doctor. I deal in evidence, and the evidence published in peer-reviewed journals shows that a specific two-step facial massage technique done correctly and consistently activates the same biological pathways that retinol targets, without the irritation, without the cost, and without the dependency. Women in my practice who started this technique reported firmer jawlines, lifted cheekbones, and reduced puffiness within 3 to 4 weeks. Not months, weeks. And today, I am going to teach you exactly how to do it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand not just what to do, but why it works at the cellular level. That is the difference between following a trend and making a real informed health decision. Let's get into it. Before we get to the solution, I need you to understand the problem, the real problem, because most content out there gives you surface level explanations that lead to surface level solutions. Here is what is actually happening inside your skin after 50. Your skin has 3 primary layers: the epidermis on top, the dermis in the middle, and the hypodermis or subcutaneous layer beneath. The dermis is where all the action happens. It is where collagen and elastin live, the 2 structural proteins responsible for keeping your skin firm, plump, and lifted. Now, here is the biology that nobody talks about clearly enough. When women enter perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels drop significantly. Estrogen has a direct relationship with collagen. Research published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences confirmed that in the first 5 years after menopause, women lose approximately 30% of their skin collagen. 30%! And after that, collagen continues declining at roughly 2% per year. What does this mean visually? It means the scaffolding holding your skin up begins to collapse. The jawline softens, the cheeks begin to descend, the neck skin loosens, the area under the eyes becomes more hollow or puffy depending on fluid retention. Now, there's also another factor that almost no one discusses: facial muscle atrophy. Just like the muscles in your body weaken if you do not exercise them, the 43 muscles in your face weaken over time, and as they shrink, the skin that rests on top of them has less support. Think of it like a tent. If the poles shrink, the tent fabric sags. And then there is lymphatic congestion. Your lymphatic system is your body's internal drainage network. In the face, when lymph flow slows, which naturally happens with age, reduced physical activity, poor sleep, and stress, fluid builds up, inflammatory proteins accumulate in the tissue, and the skin looks puffy, dull, and tired. So you are dealing with 3 simultaneous biological events. 1, collagen and elastin loss. 2, facial muscle atrophy and weakening. 3, lymphatic congestion and inflammation. Retinol addresses only the first one, and it does it through chemical stimulation of cell turnover. It works. I am not dismissing it, but it does not address muscle atrophy. It does not address lymphatic drainage, and in women over 50, it causes irritation in up to 60% of users, according to the American Academy of Dermatology. What if there was something that addressed all 3 at the same time? There is, and it has been right under your hands, literally the entire time. Let me give you the science before I give you the technique. Because I am a doctor and I do not teach things I cannot back up with evidence. In 2017, a study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology measured what happens to skin tissue when facial massage is applied consistently for 5 weeks. The findings were remarkable. Researchers measured a significant increase in dermal blood flow, meaning more oxygen, more nutrients, more growth factors reaching the skin cells. They also measured an increase in collagen synthesis activity, the actual production of new collagen. In 2018, researchers at the Shiseido Research Center, whose findings were published in PLOS One, identified the mechanism. When you apply mechanical pressure and movement to the skin, you activate cells called fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the factories that produce collagen and elastin. The researchers found that mechanical stimulation, massage, activated these fibroblasts in a measurable, reproducible way. This is the same cellular outcome that retinol creates through chemical signaling. Retinol tells the skin to speed up cell turnover and stimulate fibroblasts. Massage creates fibroblast activation through physical stimulation. 2 different pathways, same biological target. For women over 50 with sensitive skin, the mechanical route has a critical advantage: 0 irritation, no redness, no peeling, no photosensitivity, no adjustment period. Now let us talk about the lymphatic component. Your face has a rich network of lymphatic vessels. Unlike your circulatory system, your lymphatic system has no pump. Your heart pumps blood. Lymph moves only through muscle contraction and external pressure. This is why when you are sedentary or stressed, lymph stagnates in your face, causing puffiness, dullness, and a heavy, tired appearance. A 2019 study in the Journal of Manual and Manipulative Therapy confirmed that gentle manual lymphatic techniques on the face reduce inflammatory markers in facial tissue and visibly decrease puffiness within 2 to 4 weeks. The technique I'm about to teach you combines both mechanisms: fibroblast activating deep tissue pressure followed by lymphatic drainage strokes. 2 steps, 2 completely different biological effects working together. This is not a beauty trend. This is applied anatomy, and it works. Now I'm going to teach you exactly what to do. I want you to get your hands ready. If you have a facial oil, a few drops of jojoba oil, or even a small amount of moisturizer, apply a very thin layer to your clean face now. The oil reduces friction and protects your skin during the technique. We're going to do this in 2 distinct steps. Do not combine them. Do not rush them. Each step has a different purpose and a different pressure level. Step 1, the fibroblast activation press. Duration 5 to 6 minutes. This step is about mechanical stimulation of the deeper dermal layer. You are not sliding across the skin. You are pressing into it with intention, activating the fibroblasts beneath the surface. Here is how to do it. Make a gentle fist with both hands. Use the flat surface of your knuckles, specifically your middle and ring finger knuckles. This is your tool. This is what we use in clinical facial gua sha and myofascial techniques adapted for home use. Start at your chin. Place your knuckles on either side of your chin. Apply firm, not painful, firm, inward and upward pressure. Hold for 3 seconds. Then move 1 inch up the jawline. Press again. Hold 3 seconds. Continue moving up the jawline toward your ear. This is not a stroke. This is a press and hold motion. You are targeting the SMAS layer, the superficial muscular aponeurotic system, the connective tissue layer just beneath the skin that gives facial surgeons their lift results. When you reach the area just in front of your ear, hold the pressure for 5 seconds. This is a key lymph node cluster point. You are gently compressing the area to prepare it for drainage in step 2. Now move to your cheekbones. Start at the corner of your nose. Press the flat of your knuckles gently but firmly upward along the cheekbone toward your temple. Do 5 press and hold movements along this line. At the temple, hold for 5 seconds. Now your forehead. Place both hands flat on your forehead, fingers together, and apply upward pressure from your brow line toward your hairline. Use the flat of your fingers here, not knuckles, because the skin is thinner. Press up and hold 3 seconds. Move across the forehead in sections. Finally, your neck. This is the area most women skip. Do not skip it. The neck muscles, particularly the platysma, connect directly to your jawline. When the platysma weakens and contracts, it pulls the jaw downward. Use your knuckles along the sides of your neck, never directly on the front over the trachea, pressing gently upward from the collarbone toward the jaw. 5 press and hold movements on each side. Do this entire step 1 routine twice. It takes approximately 5 to 6 minutes. Now, very important, after step 1, your fibroblasts have been stimulated. Your tissue is slightly warmed. Your lymphatic vessels are ready. This is when you move directly to step 2. No pause, no break. Step 2, the lymphatic drainage sweep. Duration 4 to 5 minutes. This step uses an entirely different pressure and motion. You are now moving lymph fluid, waste products, excess fluid, inflammatory proteins out of your facial tissue and toward your lymph nodes where your body can process and eliminate them. The pressure for step 2 is extremely light, lighter than you think you need. Research on lymphatic drainage confirms that the correct pressure is approximately 30 to 40 millimeters of mercury, barely the weight of a nickel on your skin. If you press hard, you collapse the delicate lymphatic capillaries and stop drainage. Light is the science here. Here is the sequence. Begin at your collarbone. Using the flat pads of 3 fingers, index, middle, ring, make 5 gentle circular pump motions on either side of your collarbone, just below it. These are your primary lymph drainage points for the entire head and neck. You are opening the drain before you clear the pipe. Now move to your neck. Using long, light strokes, sweep both hands downward from your jaw to your collarbone. Both sides simultaneously. Repeat this 10 times. You are moving fluid down and out toward those drain points. Move to your jawline. Starting at the center of your chin, use light, feathering strokes, barely touching the skin, sweeping outward toward your earlobes, then sweeping down the neck toward the collarbone. Do this 10 times. Now your cheeks. Starting at your nose, sweep lightly outward along the cheekbone toward the ear. Then sweep down from the ear, along the neck, to the collarbone. 10 repetitions. You are creating a continuous drainage path. Under the eyes. This area is extremely delicate. Use only your ring finger, the weakest finger for this area. Very gently, starting from the inner corner of your eye, sweep outward toward your temple. Then sweep down from the temple, along the jaw, down the neck. 5 repetitions each side. Forehead. Using 3 fingers on each hand, sweep from the center of the forehead outward toward the temples, then down from the temples along the neck to the collarbone. Finish by returning to the collarbone. 5 more gentle circular pumps. You are sealing the drainage cycle. Step 2 takes approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Total time for the complete 2-step technique, 10 to 11 minutes. Do this every morning on clean skin. If you wear retinol at night, you can still do this technique in the morning. They are not mutually exclusive. But many of my patients found they were able to reduce or eliminate retinol use after 6 to 8 weeks because their results from this technique exceeded what retinol had been delivering. I want to give you honest, medically grounded expectations. I am a doctor. I do not overstate outcomes. Here is what clinical evidence and patient experience suggests for the timeline. Week 1 to 2. You will notice a reduction in morning puffiness, especially under the eyes and along the jawline. This is the lymphatic effect. Excess fluid is draining more efficiently. Many women describe their face looking more awake without any change in makeup or sleep patterns. Week 3 to 4, skin tone begins to improve. The increased blood flow is delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the surface. The skin starts to look more radiant, more alive. Some women begin to notice the jawline appearing slightly more defined. Week 5 to 8, this is when the fibroblast activation begins to show visible structural results. New collagen takes 4 to 8 weeks to form and mature. Women in this time frame report seeing a subtle but real lifting effect, particularly in the midface and along the jaw. The skin has more tension, more resilience. Week 8 to 12 and beyond, cumulative collagen building produces increasingly noticeable results. The technique at this point is maintaining and building. Many women report that others begin to comment on how well they look, not knowing what changed. Critical instruction: consistency matters more than pressure. A lighter technique done every day outperforms an aggressive technique done twice a week. Your lymphatic system responds to rhythm and regularity. Your fibroblasts respond to consistent stimulation. One important medical note from me as your doctor: if you have any active skin infections, open wounds, rosacea flares, recent cosmetic injections within 2 weeks, or have been diagnosed with lymphedema, please consult your personal physician before beginning any facial massage technique. As with any health practice, individual circumstances matter. The massage technique is the foundation, but as a doctor, I would be giving you incomplete advice if I did not mention the supporting factors that amplify your results. Hydration. Collagen synthesis requires water. Dehydrated skin cannot remodel efficiently. Aim for a minimum of 8 glasses of water per day. Herbal teas, particularly green tea, which contains EGCG, a compound shown to support collagen, count toward this. Protein intake. Collagen is a protein. Your body cannot build it if you are protein deficient. Women over 50 often underconsume protein. Research suggests 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day supports tissue repair and collagen production. Include eggs, legumes, fish, and lean poultry. Vitamin C. Collagen synthesis is dependent on vitamin C at every step of the biochemical process. 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily from food or a supplement directly supports the collagen your massage is stimulating your body to produce. Sleep position. If you sleep on your side, the chronic compression of facial tissue over years contributes significantly to facial folding and collagen breakdown. A silk pillowcase significantly reduces this friction. If medically possible, sleeping on your back removes the compression entirely. These are not optional lifestyle suggestions. These are the biological inputs that determine how well your massage results translate into visible outcomes. Now I want to hear from you. I want you to make a commitment right now in the comments below this video. Write, "Day 1, starting today." That is it. Just those 4 words. Because research on behavior change consistently shows that public declaration increases follow-through. And I promise you this, in 30 days, come back to this video, come back to this comment, and write what changed. This channel exists because I believe that women over 50 deserve honest, science-backed health information, not products pushing commissions, not fear-based marketing, not oversimplified trends. You deserve to understand your own biology. If this video gave you value, real, usable value, please share it with one woman in your life who is dealing with these exact changes and does not know there is a natural, evidence-based option available to her. And if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe now. I release new content every week on the real science of women's health after 50, hormones, skin, metabolism, joint health, sleep, and more. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a single video. I am Dr. Romalia. Take care of your health because nobody else is going to do it for you. I will see you in the next video.